Well, here you go for this one, all right, buddy?
Okay, I'm ready.
A week ago, I got a package delivered to my house. Okay? On it said a woman's name, but the address was my address.
Right.
So I said, okay, well, one of a few things here. Okay? This is either supposed to be for one of my neighbors in this area, and like they flubbed one of the numbers, so they brought it to my home. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Or it's a completely wrong address, in which case I got to, so I can maybe go next door and ring a bell or two and say, hey, is this yours? I don't recognize the name at all. Or I can wait to see the UPS guy again, say, hey, this is my address, but this isn't me. You figure it out.
Lots of options that normal people could take.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, because I told you the very beginning of what I did.
Right. But I was just saying, for a normal person, there's plenty of options.
Plenty of options.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that. I don't cross the UPS guy's path on a regular. So it sat on my kitchen table for a week.
Okay.
Saturday I was cleaning. I came across the package and I said, oh, this package, I don't want the burden of this package. What should I do? And it felt like it was just a very light article of clothing or whatever. It just didn't feel like it wasn't a big box or anything. It was in a bag. And I said, well, wait a minute. I order tons of shit. What if this is actually supposed to be mine and there's a misprint at Amazon and they just put the wrong name on it? I said, you know what? I'm not going to ring bells. I'm not going to go to UPS. Let me open it. I'll see what it is. It might be mine. If it's not mine, maybe it'll have a phone number in there I can call.
Right.
I can handle it over the phone. I open it up. It is a pair of women's pants.
You did not order
Not mine.
a pair of women's pants. Okay.
It's from Ann Taylor Loft. Okay.
What is Ann? I've heard this my entire life, Ann Taylor Loft.
Well, now it's just called the Loft, but it's Ann Taylor Loft, and I don't know. I guess it's just like anything else. I could be wrong. I thought it was just like Gap.
But is Ann Taylor like a cheese dick label, or was it?
I don't think so. I think I couldn't tell you from at all. Okay. I couldn't tell you. I know it's a women's clothing store.
Right.
Okay. And it's a pair of size 6 petite black satin pants.
Okay, size 6 petite black satin pants. All right, so not even something you could wear.
Nothing that I could wear. No.
Right.
So I look at the label, and sure enough, on the label is the woman's email address. So I say, all right, I could just email her. I'll say, hey, my name is Sal. I have your pants. They came to my house by accident, and just let me know what you want to do. They're here. You want to give me your phone number. You want to tell UPS to come get them, what have you. Right. So I said, that's what I'm going to do. I'll email her. I open my computer. I go to email her, and I say to myself, now, wait a minute. There's a chance here to have a little bit of fun.
Right.
There's a chance here to have a little bit of fun.
Life's short. You're working for a living.
It was Saturday this weekend in New York. Sure. I was snowed in.
Right.
We had a shoot canceled. I was home. Mm-hmm. I was doing nothing. And I said, I'm going to have a little bit of fun. I'm going to write this lady a ransom letter for her pants.
You're a lunatic.
I'm going to draft a ransom note.
Right.
I'm trying to get Joy, and at this point I'm trying to give Joy. I feel like this idea will bring joy.
Sure.
She never got her pants.
Right.
Right now she's just out pants.
Right.
And that's the end of the story for her.
Right.
Well, now if the layer of the story is she gets a ransom letter for her pants, I mean, that's better than just being out the pants and never knowing about it.
Yeah.
So I get a stack of magazines. I start cutting away. And
you're snipping out letters, like old school kidnap letters.
I got about 40 magazines that I meant to throw out, and I just start snipping out letters for hours. Right? For hours. So now I get like computer paper, and I start taping the letter together and taping it together and everything, and I finish the letter. I'm happy with the letter, okay? I just wrote it one take. I just wrote the letter. I said, this is it. And I just went with it, and I wrote the letter. And then I said, well, it'd be really funny if I'll accompany a picture with the letter of her pants, right? To prove it. And I said,
proof of life.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, wouldn't it be funny if I could somehow get into these pants?
Now, a size 6 on a woman, is that...
This is a size 6 petite, which I don't even know what that means.
But a size 6 in a woman isn't big anyway. Like, you're bigger than a size 6.
Oh,
like,
I'm probably a 14. I don't know.
I think the average woman is like a 5 or a 6, right? Like, that's what they say.
These were not big pants.
Right.
They were not big pants.
Right.
Yeah, it's a petite woman. And this was a 6 petite. Okay? I said, is there a way for me to get these fucking pants on my body? And what would be the best way? So I was going to take my clothes off, and I was going to try and shimmy into these things. Now let me stop myself there. I said, there's a good chance these things are going to burst open. The pants are going to burst open. I'm going to ruin the pants. Right. Now I'm already reaching out to tell them I have the pants. So this is a dick move on my part if I ruin the lady's pants.
Sure.
So I'm like, well, then again, she doesn't have pants right now. Anything better than no pants is better. Right. So she finds out what happened to the pants in way of a ransom note and a man in them. Then at least she could be like, have this story to give. Right. And she's got to be a real Scrooge McDuck if she, well, here nor there. I go on to loft.com just to see if I can order the same exact pair of pants.
In your size?
No, in her size.
Just so you have it. Got it.
Because I don't want to be a complete asshole.
Well, that's really considerate of you.
Well, thank you. They don't have them.
Okay.
Did it anyway. So don't even worry about
it. So you squeeze out
a size 4.
So now on a Saturday, you're cross-dressing. You're snowed in and you're cross-dressing in your house for hours. You're cutting. All right, it's a Saturday. Everybody's snowed in their house. You're cutting ransom notes and cross-dressing.
That's correct.
Okay. All right.
So
you don't think you should buy a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox?
I don't have the time.
Okay.
So I was gonna just put the pants on and I was gonna be completely naked except for the pants. Like, I figured that'd be the funniest thing. Like, cause
you're right.
It's gonna wrap my body like a sausage casing, and like the bottom part of my body, the bottom part of my meat is gonna I'm gonna pop up out of the top of the pants. Like, it's gonna look horrific. Right. I'm gonna look like Chris Farley when he did the Chippendales dance, you know? So I say, well, maybe that's not right, because you know what? Let's say I don't rip them and I can get into them. Then she's gonna think my balls and everything and ass, it was all over her pants.
Sure.
Because if I'm in nothing but the pants, it's gonna more look like, oh, that ain't right. This guy rubbed his privates.
I'm dealing with a pervert, not a funny prankster.
Yeah, that's right.
There's a fine line.
That's right. So what I decided to
I'm not sure what side of the line you're on, but it is a fine line.
Well, what I decided to do was put on a nice suit, right? But just use her pants. So if I'm in a shirt and tie, and I had a tie holder, and I had a nice nice shoes and everything, so she knows I'm not naked underneath the pants. It's more just like the goof now, right?
Right.
It took me about. This is a considerable amount of time to put on pants. It took me like 5 or 6 minutes to get into the pants.
Because what you're doing is you're taking extra care because you don't want to rip or stretch the pants.
I put the pants on. As soon as I get about maybe 4 or 5 inches above my knees, the pants won't go no more.
Right.
And I said, well, I feel like I could slink my body. Like, women have been doing it for years, right? Yeah. I feel like I could shimmy and slink my body into this, like, one little section at a time, and then pull, one then pull, one then pull, one then pull. And what I did was, it was miraculous. I wish I still had the pants, but I'll let you know what happened there. Okay? And I got my body into these pants. A size 6 woman's petite.
No way. This is going to end well. Like, this is not going to end well.
The actual bottoms of the pants came up to the top of my calf.
Oh, so you had like high waters on.
No, top of my, like the mid calf, top calf. I mean, they were like, they came right to here.
Right.
Like they were
like shipwreck, like pirate shipwreck. Right. Okay.
And I put on a dress shirt. I put on a silk tie. I put on a sports coat. I put on a pair of socks, and I put on my shoes. And then I said, well, if I take the picture of my face in these, then the jig is up. I'm sending a ransom note.
Right.
So I put on a ski mask. So I'm in my house. I got the letters all over the floor.
Right.
Right. I got dim lighting.
Just imagine you had an aneurysm and died
in
that moment.
God.
Like, you just, like, and that's how we found you.
Oh my
like
God.
women's clothes on, cutting a ransom note. No explanation for why you're doing this behavior. You're just dead in women's clothing with a ransom note. Yeah.
So I'm in my house. The letters are everywhere.
One more thing. Yeah. If anybody out there has a little bit of autistic ability to draw me walking into Sal's house, finding him dead on the floor, dressed in such a manner, I would greatly appreciate it. All right. Thank you.
So there was a couple of times during the night, and not that crazy. There was a couple of times during the night I stopped and said, what the fuck am I doing?
Right.
You know?
Sure.
So there's letters everywhere. I'm in a woman's pants. I'm in a suit. I'm in a ski mask. Now I got to take photos of myself. So we're taking these photos and I take a whole bunch of photos. It takes as long to get the pants off.
All right.
I take everything off. I put it away.
Are the pants damaged, or you managed?
I managed to not damage.
Okay, cool.
I take a deep breath. I go to my computer. It's like late. It's really late. It's when I start to draft the email. It's 5 a.m.
Oh wow!
It was late.
Okay.
Time had gotten away.
Yeah, of course.
You know, when you're in that kind of frame of mind, it gets away from you.
I think Mark Chapman said the same thing.
So I say, all right, this is it. This is the moment of truth. I'm going to send it to this lady.
Do you create a fake email address or?
Okay.
Oh no.
Here's where it gets tricky. I fucking forget to do that.
Oh.
Okay. I should have made I have your pants at yahoo.com.
Right.
You know, and I didn't. I didn't realize this till the next day, though. I didn't realize till the next day.
Right.
Okay. So I send it from my own fucking. So I draft a thing.
This is unlike you too. This behavior. What you're describing to me, is a lot of time and energy.
I was snowed in. I was stir crazy.
Okay, got it.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to just roll the dice. This might play out really funny, and I'll have a new bit to talk about on stage.
Sure.
I was like, fuck it. But when I went to do it, I got really, really nervous. I was like, she might not find it fun. Like, what can she do to me? She can say, fuck you.
Sure.
But I have the pants.
Right.
But she could also, like, expose me, and then I'll look like a crazy person. But I'm a comedian.
Right.
I really didn't know how I was going to go. So I put the letter into the email. And I put the photo into the email, and I put in the subject line, I have your pants, period. And I hit send.
Right.
Okay? Now, I go to bed.
Please tell me. Oh, this is so good. Sal is opening his computer, so which means that I'm assuming there's a reply.
There's a reply. I go to bed. Okay? I wake up the next day. And I have a response from this woman.
God, I hope this ends well enough that we could get her on the podcast to get her side of it. But let's just see how this unfolds.
So she writes back to me, listen, creep.
Oh.
That's how she opens it. Listen, creep. I want my damn pants back. Who wears a goddamn ski mask and cuts out letters in a note? I don't know who you are. I really don't know what you want. If you're looking for wait, let me not read her response.
If you're looking for what?
Let me. If you're looking for peanut butter, I don't have any. Okay, you're not going to understand that yet.
I love that there's some sort of Rosetta Stone that explains it.
I forgot I didn't tell you what the note was. All right, now this is at 1:50 p.m.
Okay.
So it took a while for her to see it. Well, in my frenzy the night before,
right,
of hours of doing this, I just didn't happen to check my phone. Okay. And I went and checked my phone at this point. And on my phone was a text from roughly 11 p.m.
Okay.
From my landlord.
Okay.
Who lives downstairs.
Oof, this web is getting bigger.
The text read, "Hey, buddy, was there a package delivered Monday and left on your porch? ?
Oh, no.
That's all it says. Okay? That's all it says. Now, I see this text the next day. This is sent at 10:32 p.m. The package is now connected to my landlord somehow.
Right.
Okay? Now, like I said, this was Saturday. The package was delivered Monday. He went 6 days without mentioning the goddamn package.
Right.
6 days. It didn't have his name on it, didn't have my name on it. So after 6 days, I waited 6 days to write this ransom note.
Sure.
And I didn't check. And now he has something to do with the package.
Right.
Now I'm like, this is messed up because he's gonna think I'm an insane psychopath.
Why? Why would he say that?
Well, what I could do is I was just gonna go and downstairs ring a bell and say, I opened this and it's not mine and I didn't know whose it was. So I was gonna bring it back to US, but it's yours. Great, take it. And I just wasn't gonna say anything.
Right.
Okay? Because without a doubt, if it was for him, he knows the lady it's addressed to.
Sure.
It could be his sister, wife, girlfriend. Right. It could be anybody. I don't even know. And he'll eventually find out about. At first, I was like, "Oh man, if I don't say anything, maybe she won't say anything." But odds are she's going to say.
Sure.
Something.
I mean, you created this piece of comedic art.
You can't trace it back to me. I'm in a ski mask, and it's a ransom letter.
Except for your email.
That's what. Then I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Right.
I sent it from my email. Probably has my name on it. I don't know if it does. But I was like, I gotta tell him. Also, I have the pants, so I don't get I had to tell him. Right. So I walk downstairs, and I say, "Hey, meet me downstairs. I do have those pants, as a matter of fact." And he comes and I say, "Funny story. It's such a funny story. I had these pants all week." And I didn't know what to do with them, and I didn't know whose they were, and I didn't see UPS again, so I didn't know what to do with them. So, and at this point, I'm trying to make light of it, and I was like, sure. And this is going to be so funny to you. So I decided to open it, and then I saw that they weren't for me, and I saw an email address, and then I was going to email her and let her know that I had her pants. But then I was like, wait, why would I do that? If I could just write a ransom note to this person, then that would be really funny. And I'll write a ransom note. So he's looking at me like I have 10 heads. And he's like,
but he knows you.
He knows me, but this is a little weird.
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
I was trying for you, buddy.
Yeah. He's like, I don't, okay. Like he didn't even know what I was getting at. I was like, yeah. So it was really funny. Like I wrote a ransom note, saying that I had the pants captive and. And he was like, you cut? And I was like, yeah, I cut. Cut out a ransom note. And then he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, what does the ransom note say? And I was like, oh. And then I took out the ransom note.
Okay. All right. Now you pull out ransom notes. Yeah. And they are cut up.
They are, but yeah.
Yeah.
And I wrote, the subject was, I have your pants.
Sure.
And then I said, hello. I have your pants. I'm reading this to him now. Yeah. I'm reading this to him.
Okay.
He's standing in front of me holding the pants.
Right.
And I was like, oh, funny story. Hello, I have your pants. Check picture for proof. In order to get them back safely, I'm going to need one 15-ounce jar of Skippy all-natural honey peanut butter. Smooth. I know what you're thinking. Peanut butter? Yes, peanut butter. So what? This is about me right now. This really isn't the time for you to be judging me about the peanut butter. I have your pants. Peanut butter is delicious, and I'm out of it. To be honest, I felt silly asking for the peanut butter, but I gathered myself, and here we are. I could have asked for a lot worse than peanut butter, so let's just move on. Put the peanut butter in an unmarked duffel and deliver to my home no later than noon on Friday, February 21st, 2014.
Sure.
Every day that I do not receive the peanut butter, I will wear your pants with a different cute top. Your move. PB forever. So I read him all of that.
Oh my God, look at that. Dude, that is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That must have taken you, how long did that take you? That's hours.
It took a long
Holy
time.
Shit.
Then I attached. I was like, and I attached a photo of me in the pants.
Let me see.
And I didn't up to that point. I didn't tell him that I wore the pants. So then I just showed him the photo of me in the pants. Crazy nutcase. There's no explaining it. There's no way. You're saying there's no way to not look like I'm a nutcase.
Oh. I want to throw up.
There's no way to not look like I'm a nutcase.
God.
Wait, what did I do with my mouth?
Oh, my God. Oh. Dude, I'm going to throw up. Oh.
Don't throw up. 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 Oh, no. Did you throw up? Did you make it in time?
I did.
Oh, gross.
Oh, holy shit. Oh, my God. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Dude, my chest hurts.
Wait, there's more.
Oh, my God.
In the interim,
I gave him the best thing you've ever done in your entire life.
Thank you. I give him the pants.
Oh, God. Okay. Holy shit.
There's more.
And you didn't want to tell this on the podcast?
No.
This is insane.
Let me show you the other picture I took.
Oh, my God.
So in the interim, she writes back. So she, when she wrote that to me.
Oh my God.
This is the part I didn't tell you because I didn't want to blow it. Okay. She wrote to me what I told you, right?
Oh my God.
We got to jiggle the handle all the way.
Oh my God.
Wait.
Holy shit.
Okay, hold on. So she wrote to me, "Listen, creep, I want my pants back. Who wears a goddamn ski mask and cuts out letters in a note? I don't know who you are, and I really don't know what you want. If you're looking for peanut butter, I don't have any."
Right.
So I wrote back to her. Before I saw this, I wrote back one time to her.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm in so deep, I might as well enjoy myself.
Sure.
So I wrote, all I did was write back to her, and all I did was write in the subject line, "Do you think I'm playing games?" And I sent that. And then right after I said that, I saw the text from my landlord, and I was like, "How do I go downstairs and explain this? I'm a 37-year-old man it was like I spent the night cutting out a 20-page ransom note letter and trying on women's pants. How do I even? He looked at me.
What's going on with you?
I don't know, man. It just said, "Do you think I'm playing games?"
I mean, we're putting these pictures up, right? People listening to this have to.
Well, here's my issue. You put them up, and then I can't use them anymore in the show.
Like, we can't tell this whole story and then not to show people what it is.
Right.
We can put one of them up. You know what I mean? Oh, my God.
I mean, I'll put the whole ransom note up, and I'll put the pictures up, too. But then once that gets on the internet, like, my name will be associated with that picture, and then it might not play to a live audience.
Yeah, but who gives a shit? You have a podcast, too, bro. You can't tell this whole story and then not put them up.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All we're going to hear about on Twitter is, like, where the pictures,
Right.
I don't want to deal with that. People has to see this.
So...
So what'd you say? So how does this unwrap?
He like listened to me, and then all right. So I just told him everything.
Right.
And that was it. I just was basically like, "So we're all good." Like now every time I see him, every time. Because here's the thing now, man. He's going to tell, they're going to tell.
Oh my God, everybody.
That.
Yeah.
And people are just going to think I'm a psychopath. And every time we pass.
I don't know that they're wrong.
Every time we pass each other, I'm just going to be like, hey, like, don't even worry about that time.
Like, think about it. If that's his girlfriend, and we don't know that it's not, you tried on his girlfriend's clothes.
Right.
Right. I mean, that's what you did.
If it happened to me.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just know that now every time I see him now, I'm going to feel like I'm going to feel like a crazy person.
Well, really? I don't know what to say. I've been podcasting a long time. I've never been struck completely fucking dumb in my entire life. I don't know what to say. I don't know where to go. I don't know
do you enjoy it or am I a crazy person?
No, both. I enjoyed it and you're a crazy person. I can't even like throw a nugget joke in here. I don't know what the fuck to do.
I mean, in hindsight, I feel psychotic. In hindsight.
Yeah. It's brilliant though. It's fucking, I'm glad you did it. And I wouldn't wave a magic wand and have a universe where you didn't do it. But it's fucking out there, bro.
I know.
It's out there.
I know.
It's out there.
Well, part of me knew that I would be able to have something for the podcast listeners.
Yeah.
And I do want to say that a part of my will to do it was for our listeners.
Okay.
I did it. I was nervous.
Sure.
I was nervous. But I did it, and now I have that cross to bear with him and everyone he knows.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
I honestly.
So that's how that shit goes.
All right.
I don't really know where to go from there.
I guess we just wrap it up. I mean.